I'm glad that you came, and I'm happy to present you a late night show with Laur Calin. As you saw, today we're going to talk about films, filmmaking, and how to create a film. Our first guest is a film director, a great man. It's Laur Calin. Please welcome. So Vlad, how are you?
Great.
Great?
Yeah.
What can you tell about films? I know you're a great director.
Well, it's filmmaking is such a great job that one can have, but not many people understand how hard it is. Yes, to create a film, because it takes a lot of time, a lot of money, a lot of energy, a lot of people.
Well,
so
if I want to make a movie, how do I start?
Okay, so if you want to make a movie,
yes,
first of all you need to start with the idea of the movie. Once you have the idea, and this idea is so strong and it has the conflict that it needs, you should find a scriptwriter who will help you to build the storyline, the scenes, the characters, the dialogue.
So a script writer is very important, yes?
Of course, yeah.
After idea comes the script writer.
Yes.
So ladies and gentlemen, I want to present you the script writer, Laur Calin. Please welcome. Hi, please. So Christy, you're a script writer.
Yes.
In general, who is the script writer?
It's the person that starts the movie.
Yes.
And of course, is the person that make the movie in a written form, because he writes a script for the director. Yeah, that's.
So you write the script, you develop the idea of the director.
Yeah, you're true. I sometimes I compose the idea and I develop it. I compose the main characters and write all the details. I start with the main character. I give him some good and bad qualities, weaknesses, to show that he's not perfect. He's just a human being, you know. And a dramatic story, and of course some principles. So after that, I put him in a difficult situation, a very difficult situation, full of troubles, which must be solved. And it's even better to put your main character to solve two problems simultaneously. So that's make the movie more interesting.
And how big is the script?
Usually a page from a script describes about 2 minutes from film.
Is that right, Vlad?
Well, it's not necessary that every film should have this law.
So it's not the rule.
But usually it's this way.
Yeah. And you know, in general, a script of a standard movie has between 45 and 60 pages, something like that.
So what inspires you to write scripts and develop the ideas?
What inspires me? I know what I mean. No, I don't have something special that inspires me to write.
Maybe a girl, maybe.
No. All my scripts were written after real stories from my and my friends' lives. No, of course with many changes, but in fact with almost the same messages. And I think it's better so because that kind of the idea is closer to the spectator.
Thank you, Christy. I wish you to work with Vlad more.
Yeah,
a lot of scripts. I wish you. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
It was Laur Calin. So Vlad, how is it important to have a good script writer when
it's very important, because if you don't go to shooting with a good script in hand, then the whole movie will fail. So the idea is the basement of the film.
So what's next? You have the idea, you have the script.
Yes.
Next?
Once you have the idea and you're sure that this idea is so good, you need to find money, because
money. It's very important.
Yeah,
money.
because without money, it's just impossible to make a film. There are a few exceptions in the world, but those are very rare. So you should find a producer.
Producer?
A producer, yeah. And the producer will find money.
I'm glad to hear that, because today we have a producer here, a producer of such films like Avatar, Avengers, and many, many others. Samson, Irina.
Hello everybody.
Hi, Irina.
Hi.
Please have a seat.
Thank you.
So, Irina, how are you? How do you feel?
Well, I'm fine. I feel good. A little busy, but...
Okay, before we start, I have something special for you. 60 seconds with Samson, Irina.
Wow.
So, it's just simple questions, just answer. To be able to fly or to be invisible?
To be able to fly.
Why?
That's me.
Bubble bath or hot shower?
Hot shower.
Leave a moment from your past or get a glimpse of your future?
The second one.
Dressing for Halloween as a hamburger or as a hot dog?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay, run a marathon with David Beckham or play football with him?
Play football with him.
Okay, so you're a producer.
Yeah.
What is a producer?
Well, a producer is someone who has to know everything about everything, and who has to be able to keep their cool when everything else is losing theirs. Also, the producer is the person who has to start working on the project before anyone else, and can't stop working on it until every bill has been paid.
So is it hard to be a producer, I guess?
Yeah, it's hard, but also it's very interesting. You have an interesting life, a lot of trips, short or long trips.
So what are the main attributions of a producer?
Well, the main attributions are the first, you have to start with finding an idea to turn into a movie. Actually, you can find this idea or the script writer.
At this stage, we have an idea and the script.
Yeah. Next, you have to find budget for the film. You have to be able to convince people to give you this money. It's not simple. It's the main attribution and the hardest attribution of all the film process.
The budget is in your hands, right?
Yeah.
And
right.
you are the only person responsible for everything?
No. I am the main person of the production team, but also I have executive producer, there are associate producer, co-producer, and line producer. For example, me as a producer, I have to manage all the legal part, budget, and scheduling. Also, I have to manage all this process, but I need a executive producer. He's responsible for negotiation of the film, financial negotiation. Yeah, also I have an associate producer. He has some of production duties.
So it's a great team, a big team.
Yeah, it's a very big team. It depends of my film. Yeah.
But how many producers do you have in your films?
Usually I'm myself a producer because I'm making author films. But I use producers for other positions like line producer or assistant producer.
Today we have a line producer. It's Cristina Lupo. So please welcome.
Lucia.
Lucia Lupo. Sorry.
Hello.
Please have a seat.
Cristina.
Sorry. So Lucia, how do you feel?
I'm feeling great, thank you.
You're a line producer.
Yes, I am.
And what can you say about this job?
My job is a very interesting job because I am in charge of all the people on the set. Sometimes it's quite hard because there are people which love to oversleep or have party hard at nights, and I have to call them and wake them up and beg them to come on the set. So it's a very complicated thing in the meantime, at the same time.
And very important. Is that right, Vlad?
Of course, yeah.
So I guess it's a hard job too, to be a line producer.
Yeah, but still I like it. I usually drink 5 or 6 coffees a day. I have to keep always fresh, full of energy. I quit smoking because smoking was really hard, and I decided to have a really healthy life, to have energy and feel very fresh. So yeah, I'm always having phones, computers full of emails and phones and
a lot of stuff.
Yeah, a lot of stuff.
And you need it, I guess.
Yeah, sure, because every person from the lighting assistant to the director, all the people have to be on the set, because if there is someone is not on the set, the film will the shootings won't be held.
So it's a good job.
Yeah.
Very useful.
Yeah.
For all this process. Thank you, producers. Thank you for coming.
Pleasure.
Thank you.
So, Vlad, what's next?
Well, once you have the money, once you have the budget, it would be great at this stage in the development of your film to find an actor with whom you'll read the script, you'll build the character, and maybe he'll have some ideas also for the script, because it's very important the connection between the director and the actor. So, like I said, it's very important that if you have an actor at this stage in the development of your film.
So, ladies and gentlemen, today we have two actors here. It's Victor Mrzenko and Alina Balloon. Please welcome. Hi. Hi, Victor. Guys, I love your movies. They're very fantastic.
And which are our movies?
The best. The best.
Thank you.
So, how are you feeling?
Fine. Yes.
Do you like the snow outside?
Yes.
Do you like
It's
winter?
so quiet.
Quiet and
Yes.
clean.
And magic. Yes,
Magic.
and clean.
Tell about your work. You're actors. It's a very interesting profession. So tell about it.
Well, it's a very hard profession because you actually doesn't have free time. All your time you spend with your team and at the theater or maybe at the filming field, and that's it.
Do you have personal life? I guess you're not. All your time goes
Sometimes.
for your job.
Yes. Our team becomes our family.
Vlad, what can you tell about actors in real life?
Well, actors in real life are strange persons, really, because they just acting so much. They maybe sometimes they lose themselves. They don't know.
Who they are?
Maybe.
Victor and Alina, what are the other actors that you work with?
James Franco,
Oh,
Scarlett Johansson.
the great celebrities.
I work with Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris
It's very dangerous, but I work with them.
and more.
And Bruce Lee.
Victor, I know you have a role in Great Gatsby.
Yes, I worked with Leonardo DiCaprio and Tobey Maguire. It was
And we
very
have
great work.
the part where you took in.
Yes, I think that this is the main role.
I like this moment.
It's a great movie.
Okay, stop. Well, you see the Tobey Maguire. And
Yes, we see the Toby.
Yes, and the guy in white smoking is me.
So you, a great role.
Thanks.
Very important role, I guess. It's interesting to see you on the screen. You're very different there.
Thanks. It was a great experience for me because it's very hard to be.
Yes, like that.
Yes.
How to become an actor?
First of all, it's to become an actor. It's not just a dream; it's a way of life. You must desire very much this.
Because there are a lot of people that wish. I wish
I wish, and he doesn't do anything, but you must do.
I heard about two systems. Yes?
Well, I
Acting
know
system. What can you tell us about them?
I know the third, that is the system of love.
Yeah, but
Okay.
that's a secret.
Let's start first with the original.
The first system is a technique that is based on the concept of emotional memory, which train the female and the male actors to draw believable emotions. And this system is called system of Stanislavski, which was created by him. He was a Russian actor and theater director, and more others.
He had a famous phrase, "I don't believe," which why his actors worked very hard to make some believable performances.
Well, that's very interesting. And the second one?
The second one is Brecht, but I want to say about a special method, Stanislavski. Stanislavski studied very much, and he had some exercises to establish between actors a better connection, spiritual connection.
That's very important.
Yes, and he had a special method which I like, the magic if. This helped the actor to believe in the possibility of events, to put and to answer to question. For example, what if I do? What if I do? If I were Miss Teacher, for example.
For example, yes.
Yes, and
I guess it's a great exercise.
yes, and appears some problems, and the solutions leads you naturally to the.
To resolve this problem.
Yes, yes.
So Vlad, you said your secret system.
It's a secret.
I know it's a secret, but I have some sample videos of it. So
Oh,
please look
really?
at the screen of your system. It's very effective. Metal. A great system.
It was my favorite actor.
So Vlad, how did you develop this technique? It's
How did you find it?
It's my problem.
No, I won't say a word about it. I'll write a book before I die, but I won't say a word about it until then.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, actors. You're great people.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I wish you a lot of films and collaborate with Vlad. You can give your number to him,
Yes,
or
yes.
you have it.
The producer, numbers, the producer.
From producer. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Have a nice evening.
So, actors, they're important in your film.
Of course. Yeah.
What's next? Now we have the actors, we have the budget, we have the script.
Next, we should find the locations. We should find the set design. We should find the costumes. That's why we need a production designer and art directors.
Today we have an art director and a scenographer, Sam Cheban și Lucian Spataru. Hi.
Hello. Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Good morning.
Please sit, have a seat. So guys, you have a great job.
Yeah. Thank you.
What kind art department is your job? Yes?
Yeah.
You're an art director
Yeah.
and a scenographer.
Yeah. Of course.
First, what's your job? What's it
Well,
about?
as an art director, my duty is to supervise and to unify over artistic vision. So I collaborate with members from our department, especially designers, to produce the overall look and the feel of a film.
The art department. What can you tell about it?
Well, I am head of our department, so I'm responsible for it. I'm responsible for it, the budget, its schedule of work. And I have to say some words about our department that this is a section that works under the supervision of me, art director, and the production designer. And our department is responsible for arranging overall look of a film designed by the director.
So you work with the director
Yeah, I work with the director and the producer.
and you make his vision to life?
Yeah, his vision.
Through
aesthetic.
decoration, through...
Yeah.
Okay. And the scenographer?
Sonographer means okay. The art department. All of our professions are including creating a mood and atmosphere on the screen, yeah,
Yes.
or maybe on the scene in theater, yeah. But scenographer just have to motivate why, for example, this tree is near here, yeah? Why this table is staying here but not there? Why you're sitting on the chair but not on the sofa, yeah? It's a motivation of things in the screen.
So the details are very important.
Yes, of course. That's why we need stenographer and collaborating with our department.
And now there are films that have a lot of mistakes.
Yes, of course. Films are not perfect. That's why we should appreciate our mistakes, but imitating them. Yeah, I can show some mistakes from our films, from my film, yeah, for example, or another one that calls bloopers.
Bloopers. Okay.
Yeah, everybody, please look on the screen. That's one of the most popular film, Pirates of the Caribbean. For example, in first part, the place is situated in Jamaica Harbor, yeah. But what means the mistake? That film director didn't know that there are not such huge hills like in Spain, because
so the Spain has not
because the Caribbean Sea is situated in Spain. Yeah, you understand? That's a mistake of place. Location. Yes, of course.
Okay.
Another one, please. Okay, we can see that character Jack Sparrow took some statue. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh no, sorry. Another one. It's a historical mistake. Why? Because the gibbet under the doors under the legs on the gibbet was created in if I'm sure in 18th century, yeah. But history in the film is something like 15th century. That's why it's a historical mistake of facts. It's a mistake of actor
of time and
of time during the film, because Elizabeth, the main character in the film, was changing her nails, long of nails during all film. I understand that.
So we see the length of them are different.
Yeah.
So those are little details.
It's small details yet, but
they are important.
You can see a little boat behind the characters, but in 4 seconds it disappears. Yeah, it disappears.
For a little moment.
Jack takes some statue, drop it somewhere. Yeah, drop it. And after some seconds, this statue appear in the same place. Yeah, that's why we need a scenographer and collaborating with our department, because all of these details can create some nonsense. Yes, of course. Okay, that's all. I think everybody understood what means mistakes.
How important are the decorations? You see a lot of decoration, many films. Vlad, can you say something about it?
Well, it's important because it's also part of a film, and every part of a film is important, because if something is missing, then the whole system doesn't work. So even the color of just this table may
have
change a lot of
influences.
things.
Guys, thank you for coming.
Thank you very much.
I wish a lot of jobs.
Yeah.
But it's not. So, what's next?
So once you have the locations, the set design, the costumes, the concept of the makeup and the hairstyle, you can easily concentrate on finding the technical aspects of the film. For example, the sound department. You need to find a sound designer who will take care of all the sound during the shooting period, and a boom operator who will hold the microphone.
Glad for us, we have a sound designer and a composer.
And a composer, yeah.
It's Betsy Lee and Lucian Chubotar. Hi guys. Hi. So, you're a sound designer.
Yes.
And you're a composer.
Yes.
So, sound designer, Betsy Lee, tell us about this work.
Well, the sound designer is a bit a hard work because in many films we can't remake for real the sound of, for example, in horror movies. Yes. When someone cuts somebody's head or hand, we can't cut it for real. We need to remake the sounds in studio.
Do you work alone?
No, in studio we can work in a small group of people, and sometimes you can work alone. You don't need to get someone for this. Yeah.
You work, I guess, and with the director.
Yeah, of course, it's very important.
And how do you produce sounds? You said in the studios, but how?
Yeah, we have a lot of things which we can use to produce sounds. For example,
Let's look at the screen.
Yeah, we recorded in our studio.
So this is your studio. And
Okay, so I just laid down the horse footsteps, and now I'm going to lay down the track of the bridle to go with the feet.
He really enjoyed this.
Okay.
And now we put all these sounds together and we overput it in the movie.
so we have a great result.
Yes, we can see it on the screen.
Well, that's very interesting.
Yeah.
I will never know that those sounds are not real.
Yes, because it's very difficult to record the sound of the horse. If you're filming this movie, you can easily spot the microphone near the horse, and it's not good.
And Lucian, your music is your passion.
Yes,
And
music.
you know all about the music.
Let's say that, yes. The music in film is like let's compare it like music in life. You need music for the feeling, but like you don't need the music for the image. The music is helping the image to
tell the
enter
story.
to enter into that person who is watching the movie. The music in film is very general, because we can start about with only 1-2 sounds note, and this is also calling like an original soundtrack of a movie. The music in film is a radio, is a car with the radio passing by. This is also the
your job.
soundtrack. Yes, this is my job, like to put the music, but what music is the job of director, what music to put.
So you work together?
And how to
And
do
how,
it.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
The musician is composing the music also with the guide of the director. The director tell what he wants, what feeling, so he can also tell what notes in what tonality to play, and the musician will do this. But we have a different compartment of the movies is musical movies. Musicals. Yes. The musicals.
Would you like to make musicals, Vlad?
I don't know, I never thought about it.
So please go on.
Yes, the musical is like a huge video clip.
A
It's
huge
like
video clip.
yes.
Full length video
Yeah,
clip.
a huge video clip with more music, and here, here music is more important than image, because the
There's a lot of
purpose,
music.
yes, because the purpose of this musical is the music standard, yes.
I guess there are a lot of films that use music and a lot of films that doesn't use a lot
Yes,
of
there
music.
are entire films, famous films, entire films without any music at all. But we have some films not musical, where is soundtrack like in every second, like background soundtrack, and most of us we don't spot the music because there are only 3 or 4 notes, 3 or 4 sounds. That these sounds can change everything, can change the feeling, can change emotions, and I can show you some of the 4 minutes of a not a typical scene. It's not at all typical scene, but a scene shot from only one.
Camera angle.
From one shot, like, and with typical music, typical soundtrack composed especially for this. You will see how deep is this music and how much is entering in the
subject.
Subject and the emotions of the main character and of the
audience.
Us, like us. Please. Imagine that there were no music, only the wind, the trap chorus, and the breath of the chorus also. This music changed the atmosphere.
It's very dramatic. I see.
Yes. We can watch this scene like an ordinary scene of a village, of a life village.
But with music, it's
but with music we can know that that this main character is tired of his life. tired of his life, and it's very hard to trap. And this is a ordinary routine that made him.
So yes, music is very important.
Yeah, it's okay. Thank you.
No, I want to thank you for coming, and I wish
Thank
you
you
a
also.
lot of music and sounds, new way to create sounds, new ideas. Thank you for coming.
Thank you also.
So Vlad, we have a composer, we have
Have a sound designer, yeah.
what we don't have.
Well, what we don't have, and that is one of the most important things in film, and is also basically the most important thing during the shooting period, is the director of photography.
Of course.
Yeah, the director of photography with his whole team of assistants, of lighting technicians, of gaffers, of grip. He's the guy that shoots the film. He's making the.
So literally, he's making the movie.
No.
Okay.
He's the one which makes the image of the film.
Today we have a director of photography. It's Tkach Dumitru. Please welcome. Hi, you.
Hello.
So, I see you brought your camera here.
Yes, sure.
You're the director of photography.
Yes.
So who you are? What do you do?
DOP, or Director of Photography, is the chief over the camera and lighting crews working on a film, and they're responsible for achieving artistic and also technical decision related to the image. And he changed the look using lighting, framing, and camera movement. I'm the key head on department of film production, and I have one of the major creative roles. My role is to provide the film with its unique visual identity and look. DOP must discover photographic heart of screenplay.
Also, you work together with director.
Yes, sure.
So tell us about more about this art.
Yeah, you may not realize, but every time you bring your camera up to your eye, you are making decision about composition. Composition is how you choose to frame the picture about to make. Yes, composition is how you choose to frame the picture you're about to make. And there are some good lines that can help you to improve your photos and make them more interesting and engaging. Yeah, there are sorts of theories about, for example, the rule of third. But if you pay too much attention for this detail, your photos will lose any kind of spontaneity. Yeah, and technical know-how is very important in photography. Yes, and even in some aspects of photo composition. But to take great shots, you need the visual knowledge too.
How important are the colors and the lighting?
The colors is one of the powerful elements in filmmaking, yeah, and it has expressive qualities. Lighting is one of the fundamental elements in filmmaking. For example, the way in which lights falls on actor's face and create a mood.
The key skills of a DOP are?
The key skills of DOP are, for example, artistic vision, creativity, and precise attention to detail, good color vision, and more other.
Dima, I know you're a pro.
Yeah.
Please tell us about the lighting. I know you have a master class for us.
Yes,
today.
sure.
So please.
Split lighting. We see that split lighting splits the face into equal side. One side is highlight and one side is shadow. It's often used to create dramatic pictures for the things such as portrait of musicians or an artist, for example. And the next is loop lighting. Loop lighting is made by creating a small shadow of the nose and a small shadow of the cheek. In loop lighting, the shadow of the nose and the shadow of the cheek doesn't intersect. Yeah, it's one of the most popular lighting setup, and it's ideal for example, for oval faces. You see. The next technique of light is Rembrandt. Yeah, the shadow from her nose and the shadow from her cheek closes a loop. And we see a small triangle on the left side of her face. Yeah. Not every person's face is ideal for this technique of light. Yeah. For example, if a person have a high cheekbones, it will probably work. Yeah. But if a person have a small nose, it may be difficult to create this technique of light.
So
yeah, that's all.
Thank you. It's very informative. And thank you for coming.
See you next time.
Of course. So a direct is photography important. And now, when you shoot your movie, what's next? You have all the material.
No, not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
No. We shouldn't just talk about so easily about the shooting period, because you can say this is the main stage in the film, because this is what it's about. It's about filming. Film is about filming.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to build a strong team, and a good team which will always listen to you and do exactly what they need to do. So that's why the film team should be built in several departments. For example, the production department with all of his assistants, with the line producer, with the set runner, the director's department with also his assistants, and the actors, the script writer, the set editor, the DOP's department, like I said, with his assistants, camera assistants and lighting technicians and gaffers. The sound department with the production, with the sound designer and the boom operator.
Also art department.
And also art department, yeah, with the production designer, art director, his assistants, the props master, the makeup artist, the costumes. And it's during filming, it's very important to make everything on time, because time is money. In big budget films, a day of filming may amount to thousands of dollars, and those are big money.
Big money, of course.
Yeah, and for example, if the whole team is on the set early in the morning and you have the perfect light, and it just will fade in a few minutes, and the camera assistant is being late, well, that's impossible. You cannot work in such conditions. You should fire him
in that day, in that moment.
Yeah, in that moment, yeah. So coming on time is one of the basic principles in filmmaking. But once you shoot the material, once you have it all, you go into another phase of filmmaking that's called post-production.
Post-production, okay.
Yeah, and the first thing you should find is a good editor.
Well, for me, editing is like magic.
Yeah, it's
and
magic.
Today we have an editor here. It's with me, Artur. Please welcome. Hi. How, with me, Artur, how are you?
Fine, thanks.
Do you feel well?
Yes.
Editing, this is your passion, I guess. And it is easy for anyone to work as an editor.
So, if you don't like long hours or working alone, being a film editor is not for you. But at the same time, if you can't work well with other people of your team, you'll be happier in another job than movie editor. But if you like the tile work and being part of major production and film industry, I think you'll
succeed.
Yes.
Are there any certain skills that you need for this job?
Yes, of course. There are some skills you'll need, like knowledge of film industry and editing equipment, ability to be creative, a good photographic eye for camera angles, and of course excellent communication and interpersonal skills with other people.
Can you describe the process of editing?
So there are a lot of work, but shortly I will describe the most important elements of this job. First, we are reading the shooting script, and
shooting script is provided by
yes, by director, and we are meet the director to understand his vision for the film. Then we are going to the location during filming, go through footage, and once shooting is done, we select the scenes based on their dramatic and entertainment value. Then we are trimming the footage to the length needed for the film, and we prepare it as a first cut for the director to view, and this take up 3 months.
Only a cut, 3 months?
Yes, only first cut. And the second cut, final cut after changes, we have up to 1 month.
So you have to be patient with all this stuff and work.
Yes.
Vlad, do you work alone when you're editing, or you have an editor, or you work alone?
Usually I edit my own films, but it never it's not bad if you have also
it's
other
great.
editor. Yeah.
If you have a good editor.
Yeah,
you have one?
Yeah.
You should change your numbers. So thank you for coming, Artur.
Thank you.
You're a great editor. I know your films. So next.
So once the image are all together, once the footage of the film is established, you should find the visual effects, someone who does the visual effects, someone who cleans the mistake. If, for example, there's a microphone in a certain second in the film, you should take that out.
Also, I know such kind of visual effects supervisors that use computer graphic to make a lot of things.
Yeah, that's also if you have something like explosion or crashing cars or shootings, you need a visual effects master.
We have a visual effects supervisor. It's Stefan Kretz. Please welcome. I have your music.
I appreciate it.
So, Stefan, you're a supervisor, visual effects.
Yes.
What's it all about? Someone doesn't know what are visual effects.
So, visual effects is a big industry, because on one film there are a lot of people to work on these effects. It's like 15 or 16 people to work only on one film.
And that's a lot of a great big team.
Yes, it's a company that every person have his job and it's doing it well. So I want to try to explain to you what is the visual effects, but it's a very complicated thing.
Better show us.
Yes, I want to show you something about this
visual
technique.
Effects.
Yes. So this is a regular scene. In this scene we have a lot of layers that are put in together to have the final image. We have 3D objects, images of the clouds, lens flares, and combine it together we have that look. For every separated layer we had the person to work. We have people that work on 3D objects, people that works on particles, on compositing and all this stuff. If you have a film and you want to add something more big in this scene, you can use chroma key as you see it in here. It's a green or a blue light, blue colored material that in the software programs you key out and it becomes transparent, and you can put other objects instead of the that screen, and it helps a lot. As you see there, we have blue screen because we had some green colors in the scene.
Well, what do you use? The green or?
You can use also green and blue screen. It depends on the color of the clothes that the people are wearing. For example, if to shoot me, I will shoot in green screen because I have blue. So as you see there, we had some work with 3D colliding objects. This was the most expensive work on this project, because there are over 100 layers. And I want to talk about creating a 3D character. It starts with creating a concept art by our drawing master. After that, we create a model with reference files. After that, in the software, we made skeleton and body with polygons to animate every movement in the film. And after that, we add the layers of the hair, veins, lighting. After that, compositing is going so that we can fit in our character in the scene. Like you see here, we shot only stairs. After that, we added the 3D object. And in this case, we used also this technique.
It's very interesting.
Yes, it's interesting and expensive technology, and not all the film directors accept to work with us because it's too expensive for them, and they are trying to avoid our services. But it's good to have in film great visual effects.
Thank you, Stefan. Thank you. Great effects.
Thank you.
So, the movie is already done. You shot all the material.
Yeah, we shot all the material, we edited,
Yes.
we made the visual effects, we wrote the music. Now
What's
that the
next?
movie is done, we have to show it to the people.
So the way we show it's very important. How we distribute the promotion,
Yeah, and
marketing.
there's always one specific person which it's his job to do it. He
He's
knows.
responsible for
Yeah,
it.
he's responsible for it.
We have a marketing producer and a promoter, Ungureanu Christina, Kirliu, and Kirliu Nikolai. Please welcome. So you're Christina, you are a marketing producer,
Yes, of course
and you're
I am.
promoter. Tell about us your job, what you do with the film.
Okay, firstly, I will tell you about the general definition of marketing.
Okay.
So, it represents the way that we make to convince people to buy something. Most of you think that marketing is all about promotion and branding, but that's not true, because there we have 4 main stages that we need to follow. So, there are product, price, promotion, and placement. Now I will tell you in some words about every step that we need to follow.
Okay, it's very interesting.
So, the first one, the product. In our case, we speak about movies. To make a really good product, we need to make a lot of investigations of our market to know what are the main interests and preferences of our public. The second one is price. So, you can imagine that if you have a really good movie with a high budget, respectively, the price will be really high. The second one.
The third one.
The third, yes, thank you. Is promotion. I can say that even if you have a really good movie and if no one hears about it, it will be not successful, you know. More detailed about this will speak as Nikolai.
Nikolai.
So,
Hello. I'll say about promotion, how we promote the movie. First of all, we do a short film about the movie, and we put this film on internet, on TV, and look what the people say about
I guess it's called
this.
teaser or trailer.
Yeah. A short film, 2-3 minutes, no more. Then, if the people like this
If
short.
the feedback is positive.
Yeah, we start to promote the film. We do postcards. It's like this.
An example.
Yeah.
So it's a poster?
Yeah, of course. This is about. Yeah. Then we put the postcards on all
magazines. I see.
Yeah, magazines at university and
everywhere we
everywhere. Yeah. Also, today we have a film that we promote, and I will show you this postcard. Yeah, 2 seconds.
So you have a movie. What movie do you have? Or promotion?
We promote a movie.
And what movies do you promote?
It's a Romanian movie, Afacerea Tănase and Câinele japonez. Yeah.
Show them.
Japanese dog. I guess in this way no one will see this. So I see Afacerea Tănase and Câinele japonez, yes?
Yeah.
Today, 18 o'clock, at Gaudiamus.
Yeah.
Everyone is welcome.
This is true. It's not.
Right. It's not a joke. It's real life.
Yeah.
And what can you tell more about audio visuals and internet ads? So you use internet a lot.
Yeah, we use
it's
internet.
Very important. And
Christina, may you say about internet?
Yes, they're very effective because in the first place, because they can get all the attention of the audience through the audiovisual methods, sensors, yes. Because we see it, we hear it, and it's more...
Do you collaborate with the director when promoting the film?
Of course, yeah. The director invests on promotion. If he invests a lot of money, we can promote this movie in more countries. But if it's not so.
It's all about the budget, I guess.
Budget? It's secret. Yeah, you can say about this.
Okay, thank you for coming. Marketing is very important. I'm glad you came here and promote your movie.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
So, promotion and that's done? That's all?
That's all.
Well, I want to invite all the people, all the staff, and we will see how it's hard and how the big team is of filmmaking. So please, everyone, come on the stage. Our crew is very big, and together we make films.
Ó, aparato, se não tá assistindo.